Hello, and welcome back to the ozfortress Experimental Cup Day 2. We're showing you off Round 2 with Gushes Goons versus the Fish, and I'm joined here by my good friend Beta. How you going, Beta?
Still good? I am on the other side of the earth.
I'm going to be watching the red demo, so Hef. Already forgotten. He's rolling out through choke, getting some good damage there early into big door. Not really getting under much pressure. Titan doing a bit of a fake bomb there over the point. Gus is behind though, getting onto Fat Thought immediately, taking him out actually. Wreaking havoc there in the back lines.
Yeah, meanwhile Liquid is just struggling. Same thing with Titan. Neither of those soldiers really had good bombs at all. But somehow Liquid just managed to waddle up there and get a bunch of good damage and actually takes down a player, but it's not going to be enough for them to win the mid. They do lose Fat Thought there too, the soldier on the other side. So great mid overall, I'd say, coming out of... what was these? Was that Gushes Goons? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Gushes Goons, yeah.
Alright, okay. Big soldier bomb onto the medic.
No. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. LaFish, that was LaFish who won that mid. I think? No.
Oh, the fish is the blue one with Fat Thought.
Okay. I'm confusing myself.
Yeah. Are you colorblind? Is that...
yeah, that's it. I'm colorblind, yeah. Here we go. We got Gushes Goons, yep, that's the team name. Using through main. Not really getting a lot of space here. Played a point immediately, gets some good traps on there. Pyro coming out here, stopping the cap from taking place. But he does go down. We already get on the cap almost immediately after taking out the Pyro, and does manage to cap.
Yeah, really good job there putting pressure on the point. There was just a scout on it immediately. There were no stickies at all. So it was just on everyone else to get on it. There was like a soldier, a scout, and a pyro that all had to dive on the point. And they just all got completely blasted going down there and taken down very efficiently. So just a nice little mix-up from what we saw in the earlier game, in the last game where people didn't play the point very aggressively.
A very scrappy fight here going on the ground. Titan does go down to the soldier there. Hungry and Rain both go down as well, just completely getting cleaned up here by Gushes Goons. The Fish aren't not really standing a chance.
Alright, so which one of these is Smasher? Is that Batman versus T-Rex? Is that Smasher? That sounds like a Smasher.
That's Smasher.
Alright. I'm basing that
Black Cat
only
is
on the fact, yeah, the name sounds like a Smasher name. But yeah, like, so far they are just crushing these mids and looking to carry it on to last. They need to be very quick if they want to actually push with the Zubrat, because yeah, just the fact that Made went top here, I think that's going to slow them down enough that they're not going to be able to get in time. Fat Thought's going to be able to get it in time. So bit of an opportunity lost there, but they're still in a good position, being able to play for picks and get in here. And there's no sentry on last either. They have double scout on Gully last. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, same as last map, no off classes. I just got a sniper up. Robert on sniper, just like last time. Holding top right, and yeah, just not much going on yet. Looks like Gushes Goons are going to try take a stack from River. Yeah, Gus jumping in, getting some good damage. Managing to take out the scout. Does lose life for it. And Phoenix trying to get on the mid there. Managed to get pretty close. Doesn't manage to hit his shot, so Cow's staying up pretty healthy.
Yeah, it's going to be basically a two-man sack here for the medic. There is a soldier on the flank pressuring that a bit, trying to make it so that it's not going to be able to get out of there, but Brownie gets taken down. He's going to be an Uber exchange in Riverside. Lots of body blocking going on. This medic is not able to escape, just gets completely walled in there by the scout. Great body blocking coming out of it. I can't remember what scout it was, but that was absolutely incredible movement, just completely deny that medic.
It's just such a turn, but both mids are down. Brownie trying to do some fighting here in lobby, managing to take out Hungry. Sadly for sadly for the Fish, aren't managing to push out on last. And not managing to get any Uber, and actually did slight diss, and not really pushable. Gushes Goons still have a demo down. Maybe the Fish could push out, but probably not. It looks like just gonna be another stalemate. No off classes coming out yet. No, but the Fish are pushing out. They're in three shutter, managing to take out Liquid.
Yeah, they took your advice, and they were obviously banking on there being no stickies to deny them, but there were still a lot of players, and just still going through that door just caused them so much pain that they were eventually able to not keep enough players alive to make that work. But it's not the end of the world. They get out of the medic survived. They can set up on last. maybe someone will even do an off class. Like, I'm
Looks like-
kind of blown away by the fact that we've seen no heavies, no sentry guns, no pyros. That just seems like what you want to do. But hey,
It looks very, very interesting forward out here in lobby. Do manage to back out now. Smasher is on spy, and he gets spotted immediately by Hungry and taken out.
it's not a spy day.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
So didn't get bumped into, it was just unclose. Just went in raw and then got killed immediately.
Do you think he thought he was on Dead Ring? I'm just like, oh wait, this isn't working.
Yeah. Hungry probably thought he was on Dead Ring Agents if he managed to kill him so easily.
Yeah. Oh well. There's a. I think we're giving him too much credit, to be fair. But oh well. There's still this forward hold in lobby where they're holding very aggressively, and this is the thing where you can get overwhelmed pretty easily if you have like a scout that may get through the lower door or something, and people running through river. Then you, at some point, you just kind of have to retreat. That's what you're seeing now.
And Dude used through choke, through river here. Only managing to get the Uber out now for Gushes Goons. The Uber is slightly better. Hungry is down though. Getting some good flashes there. The Uber's ending now. Gushes. Oh, they just got to play the point actually. Getting so much cap time here. It's a millisecond away from being capped. Liquid has to stay on that cap if they don't want to lose the round.
Oh, Liquid actually does get taken down, but it's just made. Oh, when I say just made, he just runs past the Devilman, caps it out. That's a clutch medic play. Doesn't even try to kill people. He just.
She just walked past, just walked behind that demo. Didn't even see her. It just manages to cap the point. That's crazy.
Yeah. They were both so weak as well, so they were kind of looking to get to spawn, but no chance for that. Just great opportunity taken there. Gonna be 2-0.
A very aggressive mid here for Gushes Goons, getting immediately onto this side. Do manage to lose their mid for it. Maid's still up though. Looks like, I'm getting team names mixed up. Gushes Goons have just got to have to play heals here, keep the mid alive. Looks like they will. Rain trying to get a force here onto Maid. Does get taken out though.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad sight to see a demo man jump people with nothing loaded. They just jump in and then reload in front of people's face and then they die. But just again, there's so much work being done by the Gushes Goon soldiers. They're just really dominating these mids. Just whenever I watch like Gus or Smasher, they are just absolutely pounding and shutting down the enemy soldiers. And meanwhile, like Liquid and Titan are just kind of struggling to get anything done. There's a soldier around this corner. Ooh, gets triple meat shot there by Brownie, so he actually ends up doing nothing. So they could just push on this Ubrad. They do still have the Ubrad, and it doesn't even matter that it's that small because they already have a pick, and they're going to go on to the point immediately right now.
The Uber does come out though for LaFish, managing to completely save this last push edge. Now they're gonna try to play out the two-player red, jumping in the river. Phoenix going down kind of low there, does manage to slip his way out. But Gushes Goons are gonna keep pushing here. They're gonna LaFish, that's their team there. LaFish are gonna keep pushing here through river. They don't have anyone holding lobby, but it should be fine. Brownie isn't trying to make something happen here, and no, he's not.
Decides not to. It's just demos holding chokes, and we're gonna slow down a bit. This is a situation where it's pretty difficult to use the Ubrad. We see a 25%-ish Ubrad on blue side, but they are holding second right now, and pushing into mid from second is pretty difficult. You have to pop very early, and it's very easy for the enemy team to back out and just get their easy force out. So even though we have this Ubrad, I don't think it's big enough for them to really push in. If you have a really big ad, you can kind of take your time, clear stickies, make sure there's no soldiers or anything, and you can just slowly waddle in there and still have the Ubrad when you get in there. But if you take your time like this, with this kind of advantage, it's not enough time, and they know it. And Liquid's gonna be onto the enemy med. Maid dodges that just fine, gonna survive, and now the impetus is kind of on red team to try and do something.
Brownie getting really aggressive here in choke. It looks like he's going to try to take a trade. Raider super plus no, managed to take the trade of Smasher actually. Oh, actually on both of them. Managing to take out Robert there. But they're kind of caught in choke. They're lingering for quite a while, and
the Smasher's behind lines right now, so this is a pretty classic move where you jump a soldier in in behind lines, and now he's going to be on this high ground. He's actually just creating so much space and pressure onto them just from the high ground area. This is really, really great. They managed to just ride off of that momentum and to get second point. And now we have a forward hold again, but as we saw before, that might not be something that has long-term like sustainability.
We'll have to see. This is very... I don't normally see teams doing this. This is interesting. Hungry is trying to peek baby. I think he's going to try getting the big door. Not managing to do much there. Both teams just playing it safe, waiting for the Uber before they try to make something happen.
If you want to break this forward hold, going through baby door is definitely one of the two best options. So where you see Liquid go outside, yeah, completely unspotted so far. Does so much damage to this soldier, but just barely beefs it and unable to get the kill. It's very unfortunate, but yeah, usually you will pressure the baby door and then run people through up top. That's kind of how you break this. But Titan's gonna find the rocket onto Black Cat. I think we're standing still for waiting for an arrow. He only finds death, but he's gonna be able to get some off-classing done, maybe get some weird unlocks on. You can go, you know, obviously for the pain train. If you don't want to get fancy, you can get banners. Lots of opportunities, or you can off-class.
There's a fight going here in lobby. A lot of both teams losing players here. Liquid nearly going down to the Brownie Scout as well. It looks like the Fish are getting quite aggressive here. They're trying to push out, but Gus is in behind on the mid. That's ready to jump on and get a nice force here. Only losing his life for it, but that force is just huge. The Fish trying to salvage this, trying to rush forward to this Uber. They're getting a lot of damage on Hep actually, and Gushes Goons do use, but they're not really using anything. They get forced out after the demo, just try to save the demo's life, but they're not going to get anything.
Massa not even able to get onto it. Liquid is really deep right now. He's just fighting with players in spawn, and yeah, Gus is going to eventually end up winning that fight. Titan decides not to fight the demo man either, so Hef is just going to lock down this river area while waiting for the rest of his team. There's a Pyro now. You can definitely take fights when you have a Pyro to just negate all the damage that you're going to be receiving. But it's all just a big damage sink, basically. Waiting for Uber waiting room. That's what we're experiencing right now.
Two players going down for the Fish though in lobby. This is really bad for them. Gushes Goons could try to fight this here. Smats are going down into water almost immediately. Up on a point now. Rain trying to stop this. Hungry as well trying to stop it, but they're just getting overwhelmed.
Oh, medics are weak!
Cows does go down. Uber finally comes out for Maid, but they pretty much just won this already. It doesn't really matter. Maid actually flashing brownies who can't kit.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic because was it Lefficious? Yeah, Lefficious. They got so much work done because they got those two picks and then they just get completely dismantled as they try to push out. So now it's a 3-0 hole that they've kind of dug for themselves, even though they were in a pretty good position a lot of times.
Pretty standard mid. Gus got down super early actually. Kill the Fish, and Liquid got a bomb in super forward, getting so much damage on Hep. Managed to take him out. Fennec's going down as well. Robert's going to keep rushing forward here, try to catch him mid, but Maid is going to live on quite low HP, getting the pack in lobby. A completely dominant mid there after taking out Gus super early. The Fish just abused that one player and kept going, and now they're pushing to last actually.
Yeah, they just want to keep on going. This medic doesn't have Uber. So much pressure, but everyone's just standing in the way. They cannot take them down. The cleanup is real. And that might have been a bit of an overextension. They are in danger of losing second point now. It is going to be an even Uber, so they can just pop the Uber to try and stall this out and wait for respawners. But there's a soldier in the Skyfox alone. That's sad times, and we are going to get the Uber exchange here.
Looks like it's a pretty even Uber trade. Hungry going down kind of low though. But Gushes Goons are in such a bad position here, and do manage to lose Brownie in that Uber. Luckily not losing anyone else.
Yeah, Hef was out of there so early on. He just didn't even bother with trying to put on pressure. He was just back to holding last, which may or may not be the right decision, but he wasn't there to help his team. Robert doing a lot of work. He might just be able to get onto this point. No. The
nice fights there. Yeah.
Yeah, Nuke comes in. Gonna be an easy recap. Liquid, he's just going to hang out in his own spawn. I don't think he's going to do anything. Let's try and see if he can be sneaky at the drop down. That's about it.
Yeah, it looks like
jumping.
he is going to do that. He's waiting for them to come down. He smells them
no
coming
one.
through. Jumps up now. They don't check drop down. Does jump up, but Liquid gets denied almost immediately as soon as he pops his head up there.
Yeah, he actually timed that really well, but just barely unable to get the good rockets in there. So, pretty good try for a play there. It's about as good as you can get an opportunity. Unfortunately for him, he did not manage to succeed, and now everyone's just going to have to give up second point for free. There is no way to hold this. Even hold this
use Uber here. They use Uber here in lobby. Not a very good Uber. They do manage to take out Hungry behind them, but I guess they wanted to try to use it into them in main, but no one really else really followed. I got to pick up a soldier here in.
Yeah, Titan's too far forward. I don't know what he's doing this far in. Like that seemed like a really bad decision by him to try and hold forward like that when you know the enemy team is just going to come in here. But that's going to be a free pick. Time on the point. That's going to force you down there. Yeah, that could have been Titan's fault. To be fair, like he just holding that far forward, that allowed the enemy team to move in. Smasa played the point. Like, playing the point is so important in that situation as well, by the way, because it just causes everyone to get out of position. It's going to be an easy kill, and it even ended up just capping the point outright. So it's a great play there by Smasa, just standing on the point, not doing much, but it's exactly what they needed to win.
Getting some good. Gushes Goons getting some good damage super early there onto. Sorry, the fish getting some good damage super early onto Gushes Goons. Managing to take out two players as well. Meta trying to salvage this mid here. Maybe get a fourth or get a mid kill, sorry. It doesn't manage to get anything.
Yeah, he went for the optimistic direct rockets. I don't blame him. He didn't have much time to work with, but as a result, he did 0 damage. Because that's what happens when you go for directs. You know, have you ever been in a pub where you just see those guys that will not shoot the ground? That's kind of what Smasa did at the end of that mid-fight, because he knew he needed the extra damage. Made somehow has a pretty big ad here. There's no way they know about it though, right? Like it should just be even in their mind.
It was just bad building, really. For
wait, why is Hungry medic? I just realized.
Like what? Oh, they swapped. Cow's on scout now. This is interesting. I've never seen a Hungry mid before. I've seen Cow scout, but never Hungry mid. This is weird. But I guess it's a last-ditch play.
Yeah, Smasa with the double pick though. Going to create some opportunities for his team. Obviously, we are in this situation where it's a 4-0 game, and it will just end when you get to 5, no matter what. That's a small change to the rule set. I think, if I understand it correctly, where normally you would play to win limit 5, whereas
it's
now it's win different 5. Yeah.
To 5, yeah.
Yeah. So even if we see the fishes get around, it will still end when it gets to 5 for the enemy team. So. That's a small difference. Obviously, when it's 4-0, it does make a difference because it's a 5-round difference at that point. But it is worth noting that you can really have a hard time coming back from these situations. So you can't dawdle for too long. You need to do stuff.
It really punishes team for maybe playing worse at the start, and yeah, like you said, it makes it really hard to have a comeback. You have to be playing consistently well the whole time, because if you let them get a round or two, it can be so hard to make that up.
Robert's going to play the point. There's no stickies on it. That's going to pull people down. This could open up everything else, and they actually get down the demo man. That's really huge. So this is a repush that could absolutely spell devastation. 2 scouts on the point, and again, 1 soldier. The second scout comes in to help though, and eventually things will get cleaned up there. So not a pretty round for sure, but it was a pretty decent play. Like, whenever you get a scout onto the point like that, it is so dangerous.
It was a respectable last-ditch play. They really had to make something happen there, seeing as the time is ticking down so fast. Brownie is in. He's running this soldier at Banana. And Liquid finally going down here in Big Door as well, getting picked up by Gus. This is a pretty decent disad here for the fish here. 50 disad.
Yeah, but they
need to be
2
playing
picks
better.
though. Yeah, that really helps them though, that they got those 2 picks. The spawn sniper picks off a scout as well. Actually, Fat Dog's gonna run in there. I don't understand this pressure on into. Yeah, they just ran hungry into them. I don't get it. Like what? Why did they do that? They had Uber this.
Yeah, you don't. If you want to be, I mean, if you want to be making a play there or a play around, you want to be pushing where the combo isn't, and maybe taking some space for a cheeky kill, not running into the Uber, because you're just going to get cleaned up.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of what you want to do.
At least they've kind of even this Uber's out a bit. It's only 30 dis for them now. Maybe this is their plan all along.
Yeah, this is so smart. Bait them into pushing and then you can come back.
Yeah. See,
This is the upside down Australian brain play.
Yeah. We do take a lot of Uber trades here. But that wasn't an Uber trade.
I mean, it was, except there was no Uber on red. You know, they just forgot to get an Uber. That's fine. It happens to the best of us.
Gushes Goons use super early in River. Getting forced by the soldier, they get some decent space, so not a lot of damage to a frag. Poses now for the Uber. Smed's getting taken down by the Pyro. Pyro gets Ubered here, and they just got to clean up players. Spinix going down super low. Brownie and Heifer already down. And Rain is chasing into lobby here, not managing to find anything. But are they going to try to push out? They're super slow with this push. I don't know why they walked all the way back through lobby into River. They're gonna. They need to be somewhat. They should be capping at point already.
Yeah, they saw the scout get a kill in River, so I think they just wanted to make sure that he wasn't hiding anywhere to get in. But as a result, there's going to be a lot of players coming back in. These scouts are running forward. Rain gets a nice kill there.
Oh, Liquid's in though, the big bomb managing to take out Made. That's actually so important for them.
I don't think they care. I think they're going to try and go last. We have a scout in water. I think they spotted it.
Brownie's coming up. Brownie just got a cap.
Oh no.
That's the second time.
I was so sure they had spotted that. I guess they didn't, and they just abandoned the point. Medic went into spawn. Demo went forward with a scout. And that's that. Scouts backcapping on Gullywash. It's a real thing. And it's brutal. 5-0.